Owen, man, he was a funny guy. And everybody says that too, but always ribbing and joking and stuff. I worked Owen plenty of times, house shows, and I'm sure on some TV and stuff. Always got along with him. Thought he was real funny. Yeah.
Any good ribs stand out that he's done? Because everybody talks about a zillion Owen Hart stories.
Oh my God, I'm trying to. I can remember. There's so many, but one I know he did. I think we were in Tel Aviv, Israel, and it was a tag. I'm trying to set this up for you. It was me. No. I'm sorry. I was not. It was Owen and Davey versus Lex and somebody else. I can't remember. But anyway, the spot was, because it was fucking hilarious. This was in '94. Somehow, I guess, where they were doing a spot where Owen was feeding for the match coming in, and so Lex is going to press slam Owen, right?
Right.
And Owen's all moving around and fumble fucking all around, and Lex is trying to press him and shit, and he's moving around, so Lex can't really. He ends up dropping him, and then somehow so he feeds in for Davey. Same thing, goes up perfect for Davey, and Davey's just doing 10 reps with him, no big deal. And so it made Lex look like a piece of shit. But It was fucking hilarious. And Lex was so pissed off that he didn't speak for like the rest of the loop.
Huh.
He was, because they made him look bad.
Right.
Oh, it was so funny.
Was Lex a prima donna? A lot of people say he was a prima donna and ego. And
oh yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh yeah. It didn't take much to make him crack either. So that was, after 8 or 10 days, he had enough.
Right.
So yeah, I think it was prima donna. Yeah.
Memories of some of your matches with Lex?
I didn't work Lex a whole lot, but I just remember him being very mechanical and stiff, and not in the sense of his work style stiff, but just physically looking stiff. Horrible punches and just, I really can't. He got a lot more than he deserved, I think, as far as his career goes.
Because of his look, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, he was all juiced up, and, most people were, but I guess the thing was that just he got in a spot there in Atlanta and got a big push and just sort of, got the most out of it, I guess.
Were you made any promises for high-profile jobs like putting Mabel over at First in Your House?
Yeah, that goes back to that whole Intercontinental title there. I was on a roll with that whole what I could get out of the Atom Bomb gimmick, and that was one of the things where Briscoe and Patterson, those guys, were telling me, "Hey, okay, here's what Vince has got for you. Here's what we're doing. We're going to have you put Mabel over here, this in your house, and then we're going to put the strap on you." And I was thinking, okay, these guys are, at least they're telling me up front, here's what we're doing. Of course, it all ended up being a lie and all kind of bullshit. But Mabel was right there with me, and he'll vouch for that too. But just little shit like that, where just not being professional and following up on your word. If you don't have your word, then what do you have?
I was going to ask you, why do you think they didn't push you harder at this time period?
Probably Shawn probably had something to do with it, I'm sure. I think that Shawn was seeing that it was getting over, but then he's probably had his hands in a lot of people's careers. I know that even with Brian as Crush, I think he probably put the kibosh on some of his stuff too. I just think that Vince listens to a handful of people, and then that just sort of just gives him a very narrow vision of everything.